Hi guys, so I'm here to talk about a pretty big mechanic on Smolder in combination with Rapid Fire, and it's not just that it increases the Q range, which it does, it's that you can get 2 attacks in with it before the Rapid Fire disappears. So if you Q and then auto here, you can see they both go through even though I don't have enough range for any of them.
You want some fire?
So that means you can actually get an extra auto in for free when you have Rapid Fire Cannon there. This does also work on a moving target, like Scuttle here. Now it did not look like I fired immediately there, but I was still firing from outside of my range, even though Scuttle was going away from me. So there's actually a little while. You can do it until your Rapid Fire Cannon attack lands on the target. Here it failed. I don't know if Scuttle moved faster or for some reason, but you can see very often it just lets you go through with an extra attack. We can test it with a champion too. So if we just get him down with this. And then I Q auto. You can see I was firing from outside of my attack range. Although it did look even bigger because there was a bit of terrain difference, I believe. So the biggest usefulness in this comes from Navari and the fact that you're a crit champion. So your auto can deal a lot of damage if it ends up critting, and adding such an amount of free damage to your Q auto rather than just being a Q is quite wild. But the biggest thing is actually that you get an extra Navari proc. You can also do auto Q from extra range. As we can see here, let me demonstrate again. It is a bit harder though. Oh, I failed it. Because with your Q auto, you have time to press right click while you're casting the Q. But here, I did succeed, but it's pretty hard to do since you have to press Q in your auto animation without doing it early enough that you cancel it. But then it's just a good thing that it's actually better to Q first, because then you get an extra Navari proc. So we can see here that when you auto, not on the hit, but when you start the auto, you reduce the amount of cooldown on your abilities with Navari. So if you Q first and then auto, it reduces your Q cooldown with Navari. And this makes a big difference, because if you do the combo of maybe starting with W from far away, and then Qing and Eing in, your Q will be up again, whereas it wouldn't if you didn't start with a Q auto with the Rapid Fire plus Navari proc. So here you can see it. Q auto E, and then Q is up again. Whereas if I just try to Q here, QE, then we have to wait around a quarter or half a second for my Q to be up again, which is not that much time, but in a fight it's just an extra free auto plus a shorter amount of wait time on Q makes a very big difference. This of course also goes for W, so if you start with W, then Q auto, you can see the W is down on 5 seconds already, whereas if you just started with W and then Q'd, WQ, then it would be 6.5 seconds or something like that. So I hope this tip helps you on Smolder. I think it would make a pretty big difference, and Rapid Fire has a high win rate on the champion, even without people knowing this trick yet.
Do you see anything
so
up there?
I hope you have a good day and a good time on Smolder.